Ofa, me ho na nyame de me call parliament. O be ka say parliament bi em. Me te parliament ni nyame de me atena ho. Na ode me call ye no nim seat ode me ato so. Majority leader ne seat so.
Majority leader
seat so.
Seat so.
Ena nyame de me ato. Ena me te ho. Ena nyame se hwade. Ena me te ho na me hwade din. Ena majority leader ba na. Nyame say manentena wo na so. Ena tena me na so. Ofa tu mi akwa no be eduma na nsen no anu be dey.
Majority leader.
Me na me ka se ma kire. Tunsum bi e be ta niti. But ade ba ko esi no say ye ti wo na no. Me hu say okode bi e ba ye hwim say no be fast speaker fi na konwam.
Obe first
speaker of parliament Abang Gbagbe e fi na konwam.
Dia na sajere kire.
Ofa ase kire wo ba me nko deep. Mpenifo e na sese me ka kire wo. Me ti wo ofa e na okode e be fast speaker of parliament e fi na konwam.
Obe fan no koi.
Yes, and na papa no e sue for help. O sue for help. And the Lord said,
serious.
And the Lord said, can you see it? And I say yes. But say this is a counsel of hell against the man. Into your mom paya nye bibi anfa speaker. Men going to deep.
But you what can you cry?
Offer men going to deep. Intimity way. I am doing certain days for him on my own capacity so that I can abort that thing in the realms of the devil.
Which is a bit. All of what Baba Mama radio so ye nim say Ghana ha ye were D4 e wo Ghana ha pa because ye nyina ye nim say Ghana a Christian country but enema bi ekoso nso a esese ye bisa ho asem isan say ye nim say enkom hye bebre ekoso a D4 na ehye enkom but ye hu say enkom hye ni bi wo ho a ebam ebi wo ho a emam ebi wo ho a D4 no hye enkom a o say with conditions in this condition no ewo ho no ya anye condition no a ada say emam anase se bu onso a wo hye enkom no a wo say no condition they said the prophet El Bernard ka say politics was condition bia eni hu eni ade enu nti no ye behwe levels of prophets level be na obi ebeduru a eche se obetumi aka asem no se de tie bia ensesa na se obi kura hye nkom na nkom hye no amamu a ye betuma aka se oye fake prophet ana enuanom ensem no emudo ebetwetwe ensem bebre aba enu nti ene matomensa afre Apostle Dr. Olam Bosheba Ebaha amene no ebetwetwe sa enkomo no yenim se election time is prophecy time. In the election wo mu the prophecy to be ebeba. But for apostle number ewo 0547 555587 0547 555587. Mami ntwa me husima na me fa apostle mra. All right, order for your mama Akwabe. Apostle Akwaba.
Me does it over.
Apostle na apom ti say.
Adom ne homo bro.
I see say last week they hu.
Me na nam Kumase.
Aha. Yeah. Enuntia because the whole of last week you know.
Yes. Me na nam Kumase.
Bibi course work Kumase ana.
Me hwe wi me na se me go Kumase kakra.
Ene ba o mi so uko radio station.
Yes. Me nante radios bi kakra.
Because meti wonka meti wonka ba yebeduru yes apostle ye can professor in say Ghana ye Christian country say na me ye me American ye what levels of prophets e wo Ghana ha
over I will come there and then quickly we'll touch on that.
Okay.
Over yes, it's true there are levels of prophets. There are levels of prophecies and there are levels of prophets. In the Abandon Commission, there are levels. Your level determines what you can do when it comes to a prophet. And a band of prophet, there are levels when it comes to prophets.
And it will level no ana ebema wasem no mu ayedu.
Yes. Will level determine what you can do. And our level in prophecy determine the things that you can say and the things that you can hold. And then there are some prophets you can't joke with them.
Okay.
Miriam, no ye prophetess. Aaron, no ye prophet. So that's here. Moses, no ye prophet. But you can joke with Miriam. You can joke with Aaron. You can't joke with Moses. Miriam or ye prophetess. Aaron or ye prophet. Krakaseti and Moses, you know. Nyame say, how dare you? Because this one is a council prophet. We don't talk against him.
That's a your prophets be wo hokra na onyankopon ankasa ni wo sa prophets.
Yes, God doesn't joke with the council prophet. In fact, let me tell you some kind of prophets that we have. I'll go into 3 of them. Next time we'll talk about the rest.
Okay.
The first one, the council prophet.
The council prophet.
Yes. Now, when we talk of council prophet, yes, talk of council prophet.
Okay.
A prophet, they sit in the council of God. They sit in Zion, in his presence. There is a presence of God that only those prophets can go.
That's Omo Benyame.
Yes, Omo Benyame. Omo ni nyame din komo. Inti emra nyame have meetings with the host, meetings with your friend is saying with seraphim, cherubim, no, they have the opportunity to go there. So that's it. Yes, they are council prophets. So in the realms of the spirit, nothing is hindered from them.
Okay.
There is no realm they can't enter because they deal with God. They deal with Zion. We call them the Zion prophets.
Okay.
So they are walking and journeying in the realms of the spirit, and they are talking with God and seeing things with God as if they are in the domain of men. That was the level now Abraham operated. That is why Abraham can negotiate with God. When we say now Abraham be saying, "Nyame nyame wunya tenzo we, nyame wo de nyabotre na me no ne nkobo."
Unya we nso e, ni nyina Nyankopon nya time.
Unya time e wono ho, because he's a counselor. Inti nyame ne di nkomo. Moses na so na tinti nyame ne ye den
Di
nkomo. Elijah na so na tinti nyame ne Elijah ye den di nkomo.
So there's no way as our prophet and bibi be ba.
It will be wrong, no. Now then we come to the hearing prophet.
Hearing prophet.
They are also called the vision prophet. So what does here? Now this hearing prophet or vision prophet, they hear from God. No, they hear from angels.
They hear from angels.
Yes. The council prophet hear directly from God. The vision prophet or the hearing prophet, they hear from angels. To betis or say, nyame bofo e kan se mo kire me. Nyame bofo be fa me e ya de we kire me. Nyame bofo ye say, they hear from angels. They don't hear from God direct.
And angels no so no any information free.
The angels get the information from God.
Okay.
And then they deliver that information they have gotten from the domain, from Zion, to the seeing prophet.
Akwaya to say we president
yes.
You say chief of staff any president it didn't come
direct.
But we MCE and a DCE.
Won't to me could this uncommon this obete ebe kate wo DC ni say dia meeting na course no dia mampeni kan ye ni.
Yes.
So that's it. But for the council prophet, they are there when the decision is going on. And even where the council prophet can go, there are places angels cannot enter. There are realms of God above one to be called.
So baby, chief of staff be to me, Akono. We are
journalists, and you can't enter there. Until there are some levels, even when a prophet come out of there, angels have to ask the prophet, what did God say?
Let's just say, sa prophet na wane Nyankopon edi
nkitahu. Yes, even angels have to take information from him.
Omono were higher than the angels.
Yes. That is why when people say he has made them a little higher than angels, because there is a man that can operate beyond angels. Now let's take an example.
Okay.
In the book of Isaiah, Isaiah Shenkombi was it also I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send and who will go? Emra na Isaiah kasa na nyame nkasa in on the domain of life or on earth. Na nyame ne the council and the host of heaven, the thrones and Asia. Ono no one penifo na edi nkomo. One elders. And obisa omo say, there is something I want to do. Who will I send and who will go? Bible say osoro nyina ye den.
Yedin.
Nti na one ho amo na kasa. One osoro.
Soro.
Only the council of heaven, the host of heaven, the rulers of heaven, and it didn't come on. But the man like Isaiah was there on the throne. And Tinyame Kasano, Isaiah was sitting on one of the thrones. There. Who shall I send? And who will go? Isaiah was also there. And it's answer Isaiah, no, ye council prophet, not a hobby.
That's Benyame.
Where even angels cannot go. Where it will take only the cherubim and the seraphims to be able to enter. So that's it. So when Isaiah come out, even angels have to ask Isaiah, what did God say? He said, who will I send? And who will go? Bible says, and Isaiah was telling them that the heaven was quiet. Osoro nyina ye den ekedi eyekum nipa na ka osoro asema kire nya abofo ene ka osoro asema kire nipa ade esi wo osoro nipa e ka kire o se de esi nie
ekese sa nipa no utumu se wadu the highest level,
the level he's operating. Your level determine what you can do as a prophet. So even angels can take information from them, and then they will tell the seeing prophet and the hearing prophet. Because some know they deal with angels. This is what God says. Omo be kachiro.
Because one unqualified say when utie.
And yes, they won't qualify. There is callings and there are giftings. Well, maybe I'm frail for that domain. Obi ons won't do hoye. So there are two things. Either you are not called for such domain, because the moment you get to that domain, you are dealing with nations, you are dealing with principalities, you are dealing with powers, you are dealing with thrones.
You know, what can say a calling.
A calling.
Anna be o friend no and a better say
and a better level operating. That is it.
And a be also you be frail to maybe lower level be better.
Yes.
Ejinania
obeyeso na nyame be den e be lift wo adakudu ho. Ejina woni ye, ejina se na woni nyame de kasa. Ejina se na woni nyame anante, ejina won paibo wa konkyere. Ene se da wo ya woni ama wo nyame anim. Ena nyame be jiwedi
atum.
Ajiwatum. No do I then abenu in that realm. And now failure what the timeline prophet. And to be honest, some of the prophets they walk in time. They're from the timeline prophet. Into the timeline prophet, they see as the time goes. Only from the prophet of the times and seasons.
Ononye de bianu to me.
No, omono sa adenu bedu in the realms of time. They are able to see everything in time. But the decision is taken in the court before it comes to time. Because in that domain, time is not a restriction.
Did you nim dear or can decision no? Let us say, ono no enim ni nyina onim time.
He knows the end before it comes to time. He knows from the beginning to the end.
Because meeting what be.
Yes, and sana a better time. Imagine that what meeting in what they are name and penny can. Anything you what the council ministers. You will ministers are only council. And as a council ministers, Asia Mampenia, and your minister be an Echimiko Hobi.
Because your council of elders,
that is it. So, come on, who do only different.
That just says, I 3 cry watching me, you who be on the level.
Oh, be on the level. Into the time prophet and the timeline prophet, they see according to time. As time is going, they are looking at it. They are watching the thing. They are seeing the branch. They are seeing how it will end.
Just how tuning in a moment for one enter to cancel prophet.
No. The council prophets are the most dangerous. Because if you even speak against a council prophet, you have a problem.
Yeah. I don't know. Nyankopon and a new bidi.
Oh no, judge him. You can't judge him. So even if you judge him, God hold you responsible. Somebody like you, Bedangel, judge him, God will hold you. Because he's a council prophet.
Okay.
How do I know he's a council prophet? Because an issue came to me. And when I look into the matter, God said, this one has touched my servant. And I said, who? Then I saw you, Bedangel. Now let me break the issue into a conclusion. The former president of Zambia, and I can't ask him, Chereme.
Okay.
So prophet, said they are to me boy Mampeni Mahama.
Yeah.
And Yema would to me yeah. Now this former president also will need your help because he want to come back again. And come to the and no asabi we need election because Mahama call ya. So and ye no and no call no person sababim. I think it's all by Mahama inauguration or something.
Or non su try one term and
no su try one term na ye no if you ho and no person
or samba.
So they called me for help. Because there were so many contentions, court cases, issues. Ni empese oba. And I spoke with him myself. And when we were talking, I said, let me pray about this thing.
Go to me for what
that is it. Because me bibia emra man seek God.
Yes.
Because I don't want to miss it. Now, this is the issue. And to me, Bompaya Nanyami said he's not going to be president again. And I said, why? He said, because he has done this against my prophet. And I said, who is that? So I was even talking to the Lord. What can be done? Can anything be done? Can he go and beg? Can something be done for him? Can there be anything in a direction that will be done? And whilst I was talking to God, God said, he has done this thing to my servant, a prophet. And I said, who is that prophet? And then I saw you, Bedangel. And I called the man and I told the man and his people that this is what the Lord has said. He has done something against the prophet of God. And that thing is holding in heaven and is before the court. And this is the blockage. This is the hindrance for him to becoming president again. Because the prophet has spoken. And when you catch them, he say, "On no enu asem a me meti ye ne say, na you bet angel ebe ye program bi e was Zambia. And now for whatever reason, any see ye, enti instruction free ne ho eba ye momo detaining you bet angel for hours.
That are not a president.
Yes. Satan no na ema penny. Ema program na you bet angel ba be kra no time no twem. E ho na prophet no e de ebufuo e de embargo to the presidency so. Say you, because of what you have done to me, another will take your place and you won't be president again. And that in heaven is holding.
Okay, and Osura
assume. Because he's a council prophet.
Anna, Apostle, answer na obi who say obi a council prophet. No, let's say or a council prophet.
Yes. No, if I'm not there, I can't see you there. Like I can tell you, when I see Prophet Clement testimony, I know him. Not me no physically, but because I know where he's operating, I know him in the spirit.
So and
it is a sum and a sum. Because when I'm sitting in council, I see him sitting there.
Okay. Orofo many apostle doctor Anna Eshiano ye bon common say nkomo no very deep.
Yeah.
We am penin nkomo.
We akola uko.
We akola hunko. We am penin nkomo. Mami fa apostle number ento ho emawo The number no 0547 555587 0547 555587. Say enkomo we ehia because edrum na bia wo ho na wo ha ne amane bia unhu ba bia omfamfa so unhu ba bia omfa emfa ebi wo ho a ba bi wo ho a wo de befa a ebesa kofa problem bibire abrew ba bi wo nso a wo de wo ha no efa ka hu se ba bia wo de afa no wo de afa right place a enkofa o ha bia emrew ana apostle kan no say sa 3 ya na o ka ho asem de but you dodo na agu efom ho a
mekbeba ho bebre go
no de
efom for no
ho de ekoso na no edin ado odin papa
yes
enu nti no ye to aso apostle
yeah.
What wie ha no
me wie because there is a lot when it comes, it's very deep. These things are very deep.
Compare unwie na me misa o se ukokuma se no so die
offer. So you see, in operation of this prophet, now Ebano council prophet, they are in charge of rulership. They are in charge of nobles, kings, and nations.
This is akese.
Yes, so they take this. We call them the watchers. Into this, you say, "Obi about watchers, not or your counselor."
Yeah, me tati say Papa Bempa can be.
Yes, if the person tell you he's a watcher, then his operation is high. Because they are the watchers. Bible said the watchers are to watch over nations and to determine what happened. Bible said the decision is to the watchers and the holy ones. So they deal with the holy ones of heaven. People who had been in the throne, do you know the holy ones? Hosanna, 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 Hosanna. They are the holy ones. So imagine a prophet is dealing with the holy ones.
There's a prophet who's holy.
That is it. So the realms is operating. That is what they can overthrow. Like Jeremiah, I have called you that you can overthrow, you can build, you can plant.
Let's just say the council prophets and there is no way Obeka Bibia ebe failing.
No. Just say ono na money flesh leading. And now say bia ye deceiving could do a side beer. He feel like by emotion he's prophesying to that side. But when he's in the domain of God, he can never miss it. It is a wope ahindie. Wopa ahindie. When it comes to governance, wope MP, wope minister. Now we call a seeing prophet or and that's we call timeline prophet or no be called council prophet or we jumano. Because the council prophet they establish rulers. They have authority over land.
Okay.
They have authority over sea. They have authority over mountain. They can speak to the mountains and the seas.
That's a umuno dear. That's what do the highest level.
That is it. And in their operation, you will hear them saying, most of the times you hear them saying the same thing. You will hear this one saying the same thing as this one is saying.
Because a meeting and a team.
That is it.
Anna apostle I mean mbisa we so ye can cancel prophet are all kind level edru any idea no ebia for example say bia ye betwaba ebia two parties
yeah
na bia nyankopon tumi mu no nyankopon say no me the presidency ni be man nipa we na ebia obi abawo ho wose bia me nso apostle boa me said ye be ya me nso metumi
yes
but ebia wo hwe mu a wo hwe mu ahun say oh nyankopon pese nipa we na emra na nipa no nso ebehu say boa no a eno no ebasa ubetumi aye hu bibi anase de edaho dada na enya de bibia bituma.
No, there are some things that cannot be changed. There are some of them too you can beseech God. Some of them you can beseech, you can negotiate with God. Are you getting me?
Yes, he said yeah.
Like
or Yankopon catcher or software say or catcher or a prophet is all country or
that is it. That is it. Yes.
Consideration be better.
Yes. You see, there are things because of your operation. You can God nyame we and say yeah. I think this one would have been because you are a counselor. So that's it. So he can beseech God and hold the feet of God for a change.
That is the highest level. Pa.
Yes. And when you hold the feet of God and say, God, this is it. And God also, there are some of the prophets that God does their desire.
Because
that is it. That is why you see, they say God has no option than to fulfill the word of the prophet. Any prophet be
yeah.
There are prophets who God, it doesn't matter how they speak, God will not fulfill it. But God will fulfill the word of some prophet, his servants.
Apostle, why say Ibinum say you better about me the Bible you better about Ibinum who prophet na who a prophet with you physically no or was so.
Yeah.
But wait me I prophesy na amen. Ibin so prophesy na abem.
Yeah.
Adentina Ibinum prophesy amen no.
Entina make us say sometimes emotions can mislead you. Emotion be wonya dodode bi wa ha. Enti wo fi say what you emotional could dia. Until you have left the field of God, the radar of God. Because emotional could dia say that is when you feel it.
Bia wonya dodode bi be say wo ka no kra say dipa na dodode
na ma. Emma wo pe bibie fi ho. That is how as a prophet you must be straight. If it is Bible said let your yea be yea and your now be now.
But son we a cancel prophet na say udi we bia sebe udi we yafunu achi and udi we emotions achi ekoka bibia enimu a eno no
it can affect you spiritually.
Yes,
it will take you time to recover. It will take you time to recover, because by the time you recover there again for God to trust you, you have to convince God again. You have to go back to prayer to beseech God until say obe take you back.
But when you do that level now, and you may be na ubetumi abeka ho asem.
No. Those kind of prophets don't just talk. Anything when you see counsel prophet, they don't curse. They don't speak anyhow. It's not everything they say. They don't ranting about no.
Because times we buy I me person yen kasa for topic bi ho ba. But me can apostle say no topic we dey.
I will go there. Yes.
Yes.
Because whatever you say carry weight. There are things you must not go there. That's what I say. And offer things can also be aborted in the spirit as it is coming by the will of God. Because at the time the thing is coming, it will pass through principalities, it will pass through powers, it will pass through dominion. Any of them, when the thing is not guided till the time, that is why as a prophet, when God speaks, after God has spoken, there are two things you must do. When God speaks by his word, the prophet's work is to either counsel. That is counsel. The prophet is to give direction. Do this direction until this prophecy is fulfilled. That is direction. Or the prophet have to guard that thing until it is fulfilled. The essence of guarding your prophet in Juma. The essence of prophet to know so anymore through powers, through dominion, through principalities until it comes to fulfillment.
Principalities
they can abort it. They can abort it. It's like pregnancy. It's now coming. There can be a miscarriage.
But why say Onyankopon ashisade? Now bonsam betumi abesay no Nyankopon so otumi say bonsam.
Afanyame otumi ba nyame mfa ne tumi ntitia nipa fa hode Yesu sa. Bonsam kra nyame mfa ne tumi ntitia. Nya sankasa nyame kumbonsam o. Ova meni otu ese nka nyame kumbonsam ya efiri o.
Anu de yeah.
Say nka nyame ku honhom ewe wiase nyina ma ya efiri o. Ba nyame agya wo mo.
Agya wo mo pa ma.
That is it. Ewiye no.
Because nka Nyankopon eye ne sa nso a enka adifo no so munya adwuma nye mobekasa ade nyame ya.
That is it. Nyame ya wi nyame nkasa no hwe nyame se me na meje Israel ba nyame na nante koje Israel ni Moses no so maye
ti di nyame aye no ese mo so mo ye toa so se
no ne nyame nam nipa no so ene beye nyame nye bibia gise wodi nam nipa so
So I say me nye bibi, he said me ye chairman.
That is it. Inti nyame wo hoi, God will never do anything until a man is ready. Nyame pese obeji Israel no. Nyame wo soro no, ono ankasa se yesu se mehwehwe nipa.
Go Nyankopon pese yemfa nidie bi ma sa
adifo no so. Ade nyame ontumi nko ontumi meye.
Obetumi.
But I say I'm looking for a man that will stand in the gap to deliver these people. But I'm finding nobody. Nyame oye all supreme God or hwehwe nipa. Onye nipa ntino ontumi nye de obeye until that thing was destroyed.
But apostle enunti na that time at 2024 ye beto aba no. Wo kan say adie we ahaya na ebefa.
Yes.
Ewura mahama na ebewi ni.
That is it. And I never change it.
But na eduru me bia na me fa ne say wafa adie no personal. Eduru bia na me fa ne say wafa adie no personal. O say na mitimi bisa apostle na adenti na.
And now this formal bibia na. Yes. Nkofo bebre bisa me.
Yeah, nkofo badwin sa.
Yes.
Because na say wafa adie no personal.
Yes. Because I am operating with I'm operating with the counsel of God. I say Yohono there.
Okay.
I say Yohono must become. And people say this. And even the choice is Muhammad Garba. And I say, I was there when God showed me these two people. And God said, who do you think? And I say, when this one become, what will happen? When this one become, what will happen? I said, I choose this one. How can a man choose? And I must guard it until it is fulfilled. And when Dan Paris people came to me, I said nothing can be done. Everybody, when they will call you, they can tell you that they came to me. I told them nothing can be done because that is a counsel that cannot be changed. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
It cannot be changed. Akwesa Beku Santana, when your position, it was here. I told you.
Yeah.
I will make sure I know what to do. Say Abeku Santana will have a position in tourism. Is he not working there today?
Yeah.
Abeku up to na me hu that. Me hu that. Are you getting me? So you see, there are many things that counsel prophet do that cannot be changed.
Yeah, and then the ultimate say what come very deep.
Yeah.
I think say a year say what church mu jabema amam for ati eniyeme bi.
Yeah, that is it.
Yes, amam for ati eniyeme bi ase. Apostle say ye bre no ye aso.
Okay.
Nanka me misa o say uko ma se no e je na call so.
Ofa me shankom.
O shankom.
Yes. Said there me.
Said there bia we no.
Said there bia me.
Esa kwesi wo kuma se bi.
Esi okuma se ma na no e dem pa ofa. Ofa na me wo me element mu.
Enye easy.
So that's it. Na me ni Ali na edi nkomo. Angel FM.
Yeah. Ali, yeah.
Na Ali so dey with me bisa questions bi ma.
Enya agro obe push.
Me na ada o. Enti me so me kira Ali se me epeni. So that's it.
Yeah.
Enti me de niam tutu from boko. E me do baby Ali catch me say odi fo Kumasi na wo no. Wo ti Kumasi na catch say that ko be lose. Also be bet me shower down home me say me dia me hu na me kan. Eje papa say me din show say be mia wo kura ma wo.
Yeah.
Dan say me krokro.
Betu, kro do betu.
Enti dia me kan ya dia me sesa ma no da. Ofa kotoko wini na mo luzu ye.
Kotoko luzu ye.
Thank you. Me ka say sunsun na no de. Sunsun na nkofo ne de ba na mo ko okra de ano be den.
But apostle adenti na kotoko eye Ghana team.
Yes.
Ghana na ufiri.
Yes.
Why say bibia ntumi anja ma.
Ofa me ka so mo frame o man frame. Obi say me catch me ka so mo frame. Ofa ma ka say baby am ti. There is no way I'm going to just be putting things there like that. I won't do it again.
Ade what
no, but there are things I've learned wisdom.
What's say bibia free?
Yes. Monsieur bibia fi niam bi ho. Formally na me can't say na me the direction at all. Oh, ne di fo bi so afana. Omo so de
omo je ho shine.
Omo je ho ayi. He no mo di ho adodo de. Are you getting me? Like Ghana Blaster. Me sure Ghana Blaster won't come from 2020. That they will go. We'll talk about it in my next video. You know, part of her. You see, this is all.
But about Ghana Blaster, no. I'm say omo a qualify.
Yes.
Omo qualify for World Cup.
Yes.
In the World Cup, no na.
Me momo send me obi a oye we no send me screenshot.
Okay.
Me wa hwe.
Okay.
Me ma hwe sa screenshot no.
Okay.
No hun come share no.
Okay.
Because that phone is not with me.
But what kasa for World Cup no? And I say you are here too.
World Cup me long ago. But me kase group amuko rem no fa. Group na no den by Spain dia.
Was it can this be yes. Was it can this be?
Ofa kasagu we num na nkofo NG. Yes.
Was it can this be?
Me na me hu ade na me so say bisa say can this be? Ofa date ni eden.
Date no 11th August
2020. Thank you. Yonko. Can this be?
Was it as I see in the vision?
Yes.
Precisely,
accurately.
Ghana will qualify for 2022
yes.
World Cup.
Yes.
And 2026 World Cup.
Thank you.
In their last two matches, they will score 6 goals.
Ofa, last 2 matches na ekosi sen. Omo ne Chad o say hion. Omo share 5 goals. And omo ne Comoros 1 goal. Inti ankosi ho.
Exactly.
Ofa yenwie.
But Argentina will win 2020 World Cup.
Yes, 2022 World Cup.
2022 World Cup.
Yes.
Sorry, 2022 World Cup.
Yes.
And
Spain
will win 2026 World Cup.
Offer.
As the world lives.
As the Lord lives.
Offer. In the 2026
World Cup near Argentina, Wedia, Spain for there. Spain for na left the cup no. Offer. Offer ntime no.
Apostle na what the come Spain for.
No offer, yeah. Offer. Adia no a decision be akoso. Na decision na akoso no so no nipa be ye ho adwuma. Na nipa na be ye ho adwuma no so no. Ma kan na wie no. Offer ma receive call. Ntime tutu ne ma sesa ne ma no ye tutu na ye di a. Offer. Na Spain for e botra me say. Offer ma wie.
Na den apostle wan ka say Ghana.
Offer sa ne me hu.
What's Ghana ebe qualify? Ghana qualify.
Yes, me so mo be qualify.
Why say won ka say Ghana?
But group na mo ko wure mu no so na den na mo be bisa me say me amnye bibi fa group no ho na mo nya group a eye. Na mutumi kom cap no de nya de Ghana. Mo matumi akom anim. We all am I not a Ghanaian? But I'm doing what God has sent me to do.
But apostle think who can say Ghana be qualify for World Cup no?
Yes.
Ana ya qualify.
Yes.
Ana yesibia yete say apostle doctor.
Yes.
Can say Ghana be qualify. Ghana qualify there. Mo ko apostle say what is the next?
Then
na yenye na World Cup ayi.
And commit me akyere mo there. Said offer ahiya na metie.
Yeah.
Ena meni ayi host din kom. Ena na African Cup. Ena me ka say na match no be kono. But se match no baby be do the Jordan be mu pe. So be kai sa video na. The Jordan you ebe mu pe Ghana be lose match no.
Yeah.
Chance na ekosi ye.
Yeah.
Nti no senka odifo bi gina mo ho na ka che say aha no mamu for Jordan. Ayu mrem. Mu be win match na. Enko mo win sa match na enko mo nim. Sometimes even selections.
Yeah, selection count. If coach crab it my count.
That is it.
And you know, a basi anka Ghana a qualify no from day one no. As you mutimi consult.
They should consult and say, hey, now what should we do?
A honor directions in the
honor directions in the Baba. We say ya. Now officer kotoko frame ya. In officer meet me bibi. Over.
Yeah.
Ya bo match we afa na me receive calls. Match na ya bo we mo lose ewie na me say mo lose ewie o. Na Morocco crowd e be mobo.
But sometimes eye ukuro mu no untumi engina emma ukuro no say after all o ma me hu me kura me ye Ghana ni say animonyam no ba Ghana me so
me ofa me nyina ma mbra wo tu baby ofa ye bia betwemu me nyina ma mbra wo da baby sa wonim de akoso
and this is ya o kai ye a bre ya apostle
ofa enema no bi
ofa kwai ko ha ni ade
ofa enema de bi wo ho no ofa me enema no bi wo ho no e ya konkere 40 days.
Yes.
Enema no bi wo ho no e ye 90 days night prayer. Nti imagine say me ye 90 days night prayer. Na wo ti baby
obaji shine no.
Are you getting me? Who we crown me kasa me dance you. Imagine say me ye 40 days just for something to happen. Ti say emra mehu of a moment kasa mo chiro we dey me ye in my own capacity.
Okay.
Say that me ye ma basintali no.
Yeah.
Say that me ye ma basintali. Me hu attack no so he ya. Ofa me ho na nyame de me call parliament. O be kasa parliament biem. Me te parliament ni nyame de me atena ho. Na ode me call ye no nim seat ode me ato so. Majority leader ni seat so.
Majority leader
seat so.
Seat so.
Ena nyame de me ato. Ena mete wo. Ena nyame se hwade. ɛna meti hɔ na mehwɛ adeɛ din ɛna majority leader baeɛ na nyame sɛ ma ne ntena wɔ naa so ɛna ɔtena me naa so ɔfa tumi akwa no bɛyɛ dwuma nansɛn no ano bɛyɛ den
majority leader
me na meka sɛ makyerɛ wo tunsum bi ɛbɛtaa ne kyi no but adeɛ baako esi no sɛ yɛte wɔ naa no mehu sɛ ɔkɔdeɛ bi ɛba yɛhwim sɛ na ɔbɛfa speaker fi n'akonnwa mu
ɔbɛfa
speaker of parliament Aban Gbagbe efi n'akonnwa mu
ɛdeɛ na saa deɛ de kyerɛ
ɔfa asekyerɛ wɔ hɔ ba menkɔ deep mpanimfoɔ ɛna ɛsɛ sɛ meka kyerɛ wo mete wo ɔfa ɛna ɔkɔdeɛ ɛbɛfa speaker of parliament efi n'akonnwa mu
ɔbɛfa no kɔɛ
yes ɛna papa no sue for help sue for help and the Lord said can you see it and I say yes or say this is a counsel of hell against the man nti ya mompa ya nye bibi amfa ho a speaker men go into deep
but they were kind cry
ofa men go into deep intimity way I am doing certain days for him on my own capacity so that I can abort that thing in the realms of the devil.
Yeah. It's just a bit na we yama o man no.
Yes. No for only nipa ye. But they be o ho no asa. Ofa me nya na sa keke. But no ponu anamo bi wo ho ese say me kire speaker no tu.
No tu. Yeah.
Anything I say parliament no omo here prophet. I keep saying it that parliament they should have a prophet for parliament. Whilst our omo parliament no the prophet should be there with them.
Yeah.
Omo parliament e course no odi fo no ntremu bi. No hu de ekoso.
Ohun de ekona o ma directions.
Mam directions.
Okay. Apostle ye bre na so.
Ofa.
Finally no.
Christo shira.
Enkomo no de the pank be di ache.
Father say. Ntofa ye mom paye e ma speaker of parliament. Me see den.
This is serious. Ye
So
mom paye.
obetu anamo, so obetu anamo anyame beje no.
I think say mo am wo hwe no. I think say apostle prophet Olam bo say apostle e kan sem bebre but still kay obi a nke bi kura no a ohunu Ghana ho asem anka wonka because waye niema bebre fortunately wutumu say NDC a ewo power yi wutumu say waye adwuma ewo ho a waka ho asem ne ade a wanya physical attack ene ade ni nyina mu no me de aban no baaye no minim nia wo mayama apostle de e bi aja apostle maye bibia ma apostle na minim dia
Ofanya me na me da.
nti but still apostle eguso e bom paye ma oman no wonya adiye woye ho adwuma se de wo ka de si wo de ekoso wo parliament yi woye ho adwuma still oye but ye ya ya ne se eduru na bia nipa na obebre aye adwuma no ubehu se na ye de credit no akoma obi ya nipa nipa o feeling tiduru na bia ese ye hwe niam bi ye na mesese sa video we de obehye akọ akiri ama na to empanimfo enwura parliament na nia esese ekoso no enkoso se de be apostle se oye ehu adwuma ne ade but still ese bibi tumi ekoso ntimpanimfo hwe a atin se esese munya apostle ne no edi enkomo eko deep because apostle ensem no ewo ho ba nye ni nyina na obetumi aka no public because ayempani komo
Yeah. Komo bi o yedi no
kukwa mu yeah
penifon komo de enfanto bedwa
sanete enti no penifo munhia apostle say de be ya bibia betumi akoso for apostle number e was 0547 5555 87 0547 555587 em say ye bre no ekopa enti ye de mo ebesi ha echena ye besa atoa enkopo no so yakram